What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, today is going to be a pretty depressing commentary because one of the GOATs in the whole gaming industry, the one game that we can all look to have a good time, to remove politics, remove social issues, to remove all of this bullcrap that we deal with on a day-to-day basis nowadays in social media. The only game seems to be taking a wrong turn. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard already, GTA 6 is going completely woke. Rockstar, the whole deal, going woke. Every last bit of it. Now, if you look right here over on Twitter, Jason put out an article, but he pretty much summarized it down below, saying Rockstar's overhaul started in 2018, when staff called out its culture of crunch, bullying, and frat house antics. The company has ousted managers accused of abuse and promised to cut down on overtime. One employee calls it a boys' club transformed into a real company. Rockstar removed transphobic jokes from the most recent re-release of GTA 5 and quietly canceled an online mode called Cops and Crooks after the George Floyd protests. Grand Theft Auto 6 will have a female Latina protagonist, the first playable woman in modern Rockstar history. Production on GTA 6 has been slower than expected, largely due to the pandemic, but also due to these changes as employees grow accustomed to working at this new Rockstar. But many say morale is higher than ever, and that the cultural changes are well worth it. Now, to start off, ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing wrong with them changing up management at Rockstar, especially if it's making the developers' lives a living hell. If people are being sexually harassed and if people are being, absolutely butchered when it comes to overtime and crunch hours and stuff like that, then yeah, at a certain point, these individuals need to be cut some slack. It's not easy working in the game development field. There's a lot of crunch time, but if they're being overly done, overly pushed, trust me, it's very bad for your overall mental. So that for me personally is fine. Also, changing up the frat house antics, and I don't understand where that term is coming from. That term is being used for every development team now. I guess every development team is like a frat house now. But regardless, I saw Call of Duty and Activision, or not Call of Duty, I'm sorry, just Activision and Blizzard, I believe, go through a whole lawsuit about this sexual harassment stuff and, the frat house lifestyle at these development teams. So, this is probably the best move for Rockstar to go ahead and try to change up command, change up leadership before things get escalated to a level that it doesn't need to be. But the second part of this post is where the problems are starting to come a little bit too serious. Rockstar removed transphobic jokes from the most recent re-release of GTA 5. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't even know that there was transphobic jokes in GTA 5 to even begin with. Once again, it's woke culture, it's just simply woke culture. They're going above and beyond in categories that don't even need to be touched upon. I did not think nor hear any of this stuff within the GTA 5 campaign, maybe because it's been a long time, but seriously, I'm sure it was not that insane, because if it was that crucial and that bad, I'm pretty positive the game wouldn't come out. But again, nobody knows how to laugh at themselves. Everybody is so self-conscious about what everybody is thinking that a tiny little joke will absolutely ruin someone's mood and turn them into a butthurt baby. So, you have to stay clear of all, the partial racial jokes. You got to stay clear of all the transphobic jokes. You got to stay clear of all types of jokes, ladies and gentlemen, because if you say one bad thing, it is over for your whole company, for your whole game, right? Apparently, that's what all these development teams are thinking nowadays. So not only did they remove tons of jokes that I didn't even notice from GTA 5, but at the same time, they canceled an online mode called Cops and Crooks because of the George Floyd incident. Once again, I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about social antics on this channel. I talk about gaming-related topics. You guys hop on YouTube, you hop on these videos to get away from all of this stuff that you see in your day-to-day world. But to remove a game mode called Cops and Crooks because of what happened to George Floyd makes absolutely no sense. Who is out there canceling Rockstar for having a game mode called Cops and Crooks? That's been in GTA for ages. Wasn't it a mode in GTA 4 that was called Cops and Crooks? It was one of my favorite modes to play. It was fantastic. That's the most classic, traditional thing that you can call any game mode in any game. Pretty much any movie, any TV series, any video game that is around Cops and Crooks has something called Cops and Crooks. Why are you removing it? It just doesn't add up to me. Once again, the woke culture. And then lastly, on that second part, this will be the first time GTA will have a female Latina protagonist. Well, the first time a playable woman in modern Rockstar history is how they put it. Not bad. Again, I have nothing wrong with having a female lead character. What's wrong with that? Nothing at all. But you know my problem? They are only doing this to push an agenda instead of putting together a well-designed, well-crafted female lead. They are just going to cram in any random chick just so they can push an agenda saying we care about the female characters in our games, we care about women this, we care about women's right this. Like I said, who has ever said anything against this stuff when it comes to these games? Yes, on the occasion, you will have that asshole who comes over the microphone and starts cursing everybody out. They'll probably throw some really mean woman terms out there to piss, chicks off when they hear them on the microphone. But same happens to guys. How many times have I been called the N-word? How many times have I been called so many bad things in my lifetime? You shrug it off and you go along with your day. The fact that we have to start pushing agendas in a GTA game is pushing it way too far, especially since GTA was our last beacon of hope. GTA has always been the game that we can hop on, we can play, we can grind, we can enjoy without worrying about any social media, any politics, anything of that sort. It allows us to escape from the real world. In a world where pretty much all games are becoming woke, in a world where all games are trying to chase trends to make sure they fit everybody's agenda, GTA has always been that one standout game that gave zero shits. They do what they want, they say what they want, and they make what they want. And that, in my personal opinion, is what makes Rockstar and GTA so popular, so huge. It's what makes their games outsell pretty much everything else out there on the marketplace. Because GTA is one of a kind, and they allow us to immerse ourselves in the experience without having to worry about the real world anymore. Seriously, just imagine how good they can design this new lead female character if they put all the time and resources that they are putting into making sure that this game is completely woke, into just making better scripts, better design, better gameplay, better models, better everything. The game would be fantastic if they put that effort into the right field, but they are not. Again, let me go back to the other topic here about the cops and crooks mode. Seriously, how does that make any sense to any of you guys? The whole situation with George Floyd is against cops, right? Like, they're taking the game mode out of there because they're revolting against cops, I guess? Isn't GTA, about killing cops? I mean, come on now. There's so many missions where you're just absolutely slaughtering and mowing down complete police forces. If anything, GTA supports that more than anything. So where is the logic besides them just trying to be woke and put agendas? Listen, people, if you are a person who's mad about this stuff in video games, you have to understand, these companies don't care about you. All of this stuff they are doing is a little check in their notebook. It's nothing personal. They don't think even twice about it. They do it so they can please the consumers, so they can make more money. You are a dollar bill to them. Your thoughts, your ideas, your passions are nothing to these people. Only the money in your pockets are worthy to them. But at the end of the day, GTA cannot afford to take any of these risks. GTA is not a game that comes out every year, every other year. I mean, how long has GTA 5 been out? Ages now. It's been out for absolute ages. These games are supposed to last for a very long time. If they mess up the core foundation of this title, there is going to be no future. No amount of patches, no amount of nerfs or buffs, no amount of anything will be able to fix what they have already established in the very beginning of this game. They can't do that, especially after leading off with Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. The single player might have been fantastic, but the multiplayer, honestly, from what I've heard from many people, is not good at all. I mean, compared to Red Dead 1, it's just... Man, I used to love Red Dead 1 as well. The multiplayer in that game was phenomenal. So to hear that Red Dead 2 did so bad and so poorly was really depressing to me. And then they cut off service to work more on GTA 6. So after completely screwing over Red Dead 2, after holding on to GTA 5 way too long, and now they're going to come out with a woke GTA experience, that's bad. It could potentially lead to the downfall of this franchise if they do it incorrectly. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor. Go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Do you think this is going to be a disaster for GTA 6? Or do you think this is going to be perfectly fine? Again, when I play video games, I don't play to get, woke information. I don't play to have people tell me things and try to give me knowledge on things. No, if I wanted that, I would go and, take a class or something. I hop on GTA to take myself out of the real world and immerse myself into a video game to enjoy myself, to relax. The last thing I need is someone lecturing me. So I really hope they don't take this a step too far. But like I said, go down in the comment section, leave your opinions down below on how you think this whole situation is going to go ahead and pan out. But, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like button. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have Twitter and Discord, build a link down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games, do it on Twitch. Link that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all next one. Peace out.